This image is very important to me. This image is very important to me. Are your family tailors? Are your family tailors? Should not be audited every month. Should not be audited every month. The price of our double rooms is $120 per night. The price of our double rooms is $120 per night. Wouldn't I be a golfer sometimes? Wouldn't I be a golfer sometimes? We were baking cookies when we realized we had run out of flour. We were baking cookies when we realized we had run out of flour. Approximately. Approximately. The document was printed this morning. The document was printed this morning. He is always late for his appointments, which annoys his friends. He is always late for his appointments, which annoys his friends. Not everyone has the ability to understand complex concepts. Not everyone has the ability to understand complex concepts. Your half-brother Dean? Your half-brother Dean? You can start driving when the traffic light turns green. You can start driving when the traffic light turns green. Housekeeper at sunset. Housekeeper at sunset. The company will launch a new product next year. The company will launch a new product next year. The series is very popular among young people. The series is very popular among young people. Should I be an afternoon financier? Should I be an afternoon financier? How thoughtful. How thoughtful. Was my son a masseuse? Was my son a masseuse? Will sleep every month. Will sleep every month. Will he not see you often? Will he not see you often? Does he sleep earlier? Does he sleep earlier? They would win. They would win. They will not encourage. They will not encourage. I'm going to boil some water to make tea. I'm going to boil some water to make tea. He sat on the bench in the park and read a book. He sat on the bench in the park and read a book. Learning new words is interesting. Learning new words is interesting. He had his computer formatted by a technician. He had his computer formatted by a technician. Have you seen a good art exhibition lately? Have you seen a good art exhibition lately? They often go hiking in the mountains. They often go hiking in the mountains. How many do you want? How many do you want? Our father was an alchemist. Our father was an alchemist. Doesn't it kill? Doesn't it kill? If I find my keys, we can go. If I find my keys, we can go. Would you like to order pizza? Would you like to order pizza? The report was submitted on time. The report was submitted on time. Will it fail after one day? Will it fail after one day? We must become scientists every year. We must become scientists every year. Students must turn in their assignments on time. Students must turn in their assignments on time. Can it start? Can it start? Crime rates in the city have decreased in the last year. Crime rates in the city have decreased in the last year. The book is on the shelf. The book is on the shelf. May luck be on our side. May luck be on our side. How many chairs are in the room? How many chairs are in the room? I'm going to the bar. I'm going to the bar. Is his stepbrother an athlete? Is his stepbrother an athlete? He can come at noon. He can come at noon. I don't know if I want to know what you know. I don't know if I want to know what you know. You have to focus. You have to focus. Couldn't lay it before. Couldn't lay it before. Can we own? Can we own? Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Your stepdaughter is a nurse. Do they object? Do they object? How did you sleep? How did you sleep? That address. That address. She likes to dance at parties. She likes to dance at parties. You will come on time. You will come on time. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. Did you care? Did you care? Should I not go after 4 weeks? Should I not go after 4 weeks? Do you know? People come here to work with you. Okay. Do you know? People come here to work with you. Okay. Email sent by mistake. Email sent by mistake. Have we taught in 5 seconds before? Have we taught in 5 seconds before? I was riding my bike in the park. I was riding my bike in the park. Is his stepbrother a mediator? Is his stepbrother a mediator? Likes to travel. Likes to travel. He wasn't a speaker back then. He wasn't a speaker back then. I don't want to lose my love for the lost. I don't want to lose my love for the lost. The house is built with bricks. The house is built with bricks. Won't confirm after 3 evenings? Won't confirm after 3 evenings? Are your grandchildren supervisors? Are your grandchildren supervisors? Emotional. Emotional. I just made a mistake in testing. I just made a mistake in testing. After the storm passed, the sun came out. After the storm passed, the sun came out. If they had visited Paris, they would have seen the Eiffel Tower. If they had visited Paris, they would have seen the Eiffel Tower. 2 months later deposited. 2 months later deposited. They contain natural ingredients. They contain natural ingredients. He's going to paint the bedroom. He's going to paint the bedroom. Can look. Can look. They play football on Sundays. They play football on Sundays. He still hasn't replied to my email. He still hasn't replied to my email. I am not the annual captain. I am not the annual captain. For a balanced diet, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. For a balanced diet, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. Do you know English? Do you know English? We're not going to be weather presenters at 2 p.m. We're not going to be weather presenters at 2 p.m. Do you ship every week? Do you ship every week? My mother passed away. My mother passed away. I will not care. I will not care. You must wear a helmet when cycling. You must wear a helmet when cycling. His cousins were cashiers. His cousins were cashiers. Was her husband a philosopher? Was her husband a philosopher? In a year they won't matter. In a year they won't matter. Do we have all weekend support? Do we have all weekend support? Was his stepson a masseuse? Was his stepson a masseuse? Can I taste this cheese before I buy it? Can I taste this cheese before I buy it? I was viewed 5 hours ago. I was viewed 5 hours ago. I'll text you when I arrive. I'll text you when I arrive. By the time he graduates, he will have already started his career. By the time he graduates, he will have already started his career. Both of us. Both of us. I study for exams every week. I study for exams every week. Should it change in general? Should it change in general?